It allows you to take pictures of a wider variety of subjects which are not able to reverse full video. We are developing an app which helps to use full video even better and easier. You can adjust brightness by swiping up and down. Also, you can change the color temperature to make a funny picture. Take a photograph in your home easily. Sometimes making a video is fun. And use various backdrops on your needs. Or use DSLR for better pictures. Keep it neatly by folding the studio.
Inspired by NASA, we set out to find a technology to grow plants without watering and fertilizing. After lots of research, we created our first smart garden. And the idea caught on quickly. Today, Click and Grow smart gardens can be found in more than 50,000 homes around the world.
I got into high-tech gardening after I read that NASA can grow plants in space. And that while there is all this great technology, people throw away billions of dollars worth of houseplants every year.
Our first product was successful, but we wanted to make it even better. So we went back to the drawing board. We designed a smart herb garden that has a built-in light and can grow 3 plants at a time. It is extremely easy to use, but the technology behind it is far from simple. The backbone of Click and Grow is what the plants grow in. This material here may look like normal soil, but this is nanomaterial. We've engineered it to provide the ideal amount of oxygen and nutrients for plant roots at all times. In a normal flower pot, soil gets compacted, which reduces the oxygen available for plant roots. Furthermore, when you water the plant, nutrients are flushed out and lost. In our growth medium, nutrients and oxygen are available in nanotechnological capsules throughout the soft bed. Water fills the material evenly, and the plant always has access to the right amount of oxygen and nutrients. We also put a lot of effort into the lighting solution. We worked with the world's leading LED companies to invent a light that is perfect for plants and looks natural. With the new Click and Grow Smart Herb Garden, you can grow 3 herbs with the tiniest amount of effort. The starter kit comes with basil, thyme, and lemon balm to add flavor and variety to your cooking. Plant refills will also be available, so you can grow various other herbs, mini tomatoes, chili peppers, or even strawberries in your kitchen or living room.
This is the lightest electric skateboard in the world, Starry. You can use it as transportation, Bring it along onto subways, buses, or even car trunks to a further distance. You can ride it to get breakfast or grocery a few blocks away. Never need to worry about parking or locking when entering a restaurant with your board. In fact, you can bring it to anywhere.
I've played all brands of electric skateboard. They are heavy, clumsy, almost losing the real fun of skateboarding.
What we want is a revolution of electro skateboards. So we smash control boxes, threw batteries away, pull bells out, discard old motors, and redesign a brand new ultralight electric skateboard, which is Starry.
To achieve the seemingly impossible task, we had to redesign the motor to have it inside the wheels, as well as putting gearbox and sensor inside. We've designed many versions of remote control only for a better user experience. Instead of the short-lived belts, we use the planetary gears to provide unbelievably strong power. Starry has perfect power system to support high speed up to 20 miles per hour and going uphill on a 30-degree slope.
With a small remote in hand, anyone even with no experience can easily control the board using our braking and accelerating features. Starry is safe and smooth to ride for all users from beginners to experts.
This is the Friedman chair. I don't think we're meant to sit, and this is the only chair in the world that replicates your standing posture. We've only really been sitting for 150 years, and what's happened is we're sitting all day long, young people, old people. Chairs are creating a huge problem around the world. In fact, there's recent evidence that sitting for prolonged periods will shorten your life. As an osteopath, I saw more and more patients coming in to see me every day with back problems, and they wanted me to recommend a chair. My problem was I couldn't find one that I liked or that I felt I could recommend to them. So I had to invent one. The difference between this and other chairs is in a normal chair, they have a maximum forward tilt in the seat pan of about 7 to 9 degrees. That's just not enough. What it does is it raises your thighs upwards, rotates your pelvis back. Your back is in this position in most chairs. Okay for 5 minutes, and then you do that, which is familiar pretty much in most offices around the world. The Friedman chair helps you replicate your standing posture. So keeping the thighs at an angle of about 27 degrees, we call it the golden angle. That allows your pelvis to be in the right position. You maintain the lordosis and kyphosis. But what other people haven't realized is that we also have side-to-side curves. In fact, around the world, 90% of the population has a leg length difference, and that's between 5 mil and 35 mil, half an inch to 1.5 inches. So when we look at you from behind, your pelvis isn't like this, it's down one way or up another. So your body responds to that by having a side-to-side curve, that's normal. But sit on a horizontal surface and that curve just can't straighten itself out. Normal chairs will collapse both the forward to backwards and the side-to-side curves in your body, making your body fight against the chair to support you. It's not going to work. There's been a lot of stuff in the press lately about how chairs are killing people. And what they mean by that is, in a normal sitting position, which is often slumped, you turn off an enzyme in your body called lipoprotein lipase. Now what that does is it turns bad cholesterol into good cholesterol. When you're sitting in a slumped position, after an hour you have 20% more bad cholesterol. 2 hours it's almost 40%. What happens is that leads to what we call metabolic disorder. So that's heart disease, diabetes and obesity. What we're hoping the Friedman chair will do was keep you in a normal position, and will stop that happening. Your physiology will be normal. It'll be the same as you're standing. Most chairs you get into and you have to fit into them. This one will fit to you. Firstly, these pads move side to side, which allows for your scoliosis. Secondly, they support your ischial tuberosities, your sitting bones, and that stops you sliding forwards. The other thing that a chair does is these balls here at the back, as you rest back against it, they push into the muscles either side of your spine.
and that helps them relax. And it's a technique we use in osteopathy called inhibition. The chair has very few adjustments on it. It only goes up and down. It doesn't do anything else. The evidence is that people just don't adjust their chairs. So we've made it so simple. You just need to move it up and down to replicate your lumbar curve, and that's it. We're pretty proudly British, and this is based on a design by Thomas Chippendale, famous British furniture maker. So this is the cabriole leg, and this is the British ball and claw. So the whole chair is made out of aluminium. It weighs 7 kilos. So it has a third to a quarter of the normal weight of an office chair, which is 22 kilos. So it's great for the environment as well. It uses the minimum amount of material.
Introducing the BedJet, the world's first ultra-fast climate control system made just for your bed, now with sleep-inducing biorhythm technology.
BedJet Climate Control is a luxurious, therapeutic, and delightful upgrade for any bed. We're using technology to completely reinvent the sleep experience. This includes enabled Bluetooth to control your comfort from your smartphone or tablet. The BedJet cooling is felt within seconds and provides awesome relief for stuffy summer nights, hot sleepers, and night sweats. The air-based warming is safe and powerful. It's not like your grandmother's electric blanket. It's a deep, enveloping heat and can give you the feeling of a private hot sauna in your own bed in just 3 minutes. Dual zone capability even lets you and your partner find your own perfect sleep temperature for each side of the bed. In the 4 months we've been shipping, the BedJet has rocketed to become the #1 customer-rated bed cooling product on all of Amazon and the #1 customer-rated product of any kind in the Amazon mattress topper category. Now, Kickstarters, in 2014, you funded us to create the world's most muscular climate control product for a bed. Now we need your help to make the brains of the BedJet even smarter. Groundbreaking sleep temperature research at the National Institute of Health and the Dutch Institute for Neuroscience has proven that temperature is one of the key elements that influence how long it takes to get to sleep and stay asleep. We've been collaborating with sleep doctors to develop an awesome new BedJet technology upgrade which promotes deeper, longer, and more restful sleep. The key is that your body's core temperature changes over the night, and these temperature changes help trigger natural, pre-programmed circadian rhythm reactions in your body to either fall asleep, stay asleep, or wake up. The new smarter BedJet will tap into these natural temperature body rhythms with a new sleep temperature feature. This sleep temp feature will enable you to hack into your body's own natural biological programming to help improve your sleep. Hour by hour, the BedJet will monitor and make climate control adjustments that promote deep circadian rhythm sleep and help you feel more refreshed and well-rested.
Members on our engineering team have built every U.S. lander sent to Mars in the last 15 years. We know how to put stuff into space.
Operating a rover on another planet was an incredible experience, one that not many have had. I would like to share that experience with as many people as possible, and I can do that with the Arcid.
Not only will you be able to join the search for potentially hazardous asteroids, examine distant galaxies, or inspect our own solar system, you will be able to send a picture of yourself into space for the entire universe to see. As part of our mission to identify and mine asteroids, we've made every aspect of the spacecraft smaller and more efficient than previous space observatories. The Arcid has a comparatively large main optic, deployable solar panels, specialized communications antenna, onboard screen, and a camera arm so it can take pictures of itself orbiting the Earth.
I think the Arcid 100 project really kind of embodies this idea of human beings exploring the perimeters of possibility. This is what we do. We are wonder junkies. Support the Arcid 100 project.
For $25, the team will display the image of your choice on the Arcid Space Telescope, snap a photo of it with the Earth in the background, and send it to you. Yeah, $25, and you get your picture on display in outer space with the Earth as the backdrop. Things like this emphasize the reality of what we're doing here. This project bridges the gap between the Earth's surface and outer space both physically and psychologically. All of us down here are going to be doing something together up there.
We'll be developing a web and mobile platform so you can upload and receive your photos, get updates on the progress of the satellite, and see the countdown timer until launch. Donate your time on the telescope to science, or use the telescope to take your own photo of the moon, another planet, or deep space. There's so many opportunities for science, education, and creativity. That's why we want to get this into people's hands.
If I could have a young person here and say, would you like to take a picture of Mars with a telescope that's in space now? Would you like to see what you can find that nobody else has found before? That gets somebody involved, interested and excited about what they can do, not about what somebody else does.
With the ARCID, we'll go beyond test scores and inspire the next generation's passion for discovery and exploration.
Hi, I'm Laura Danley, curator of Griffith Observatory.
I'm Paul Hoffman. I'm the CEO of Liberty Science Center.
Hi, I'm Nicole Small with the Pro Museum in Dallas.
Hi, I'm David Mosita, the president of the Museum of Science and Industry in Chicago, and our members would love.
We are so excited.
We're very excited.
We would love for the people of Los Angeles and around the world to have access to an orbiting space observatory.
A space telescope freely available to the world is simply revolutionary. What I really like about it is how it will show the world that space is accessible.
We have students waiting in the wings to use this telescope. The picture is an amazing cool factor, and I have absolute confidence that this will draw student interest from all over the world.
I would love to get a picture of myself in space.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Just be like, hey man, I have a picture of myself in space. Do you have that?
I wish I could have taken a photo of myself in space when I was a kid.
I'm excited to back this ARCID Space Telescope Kickstarter project, which will help average citizens just like us explore the cosmos around us.
If things go well for the ARCID 100 telescope, you could have it on orbit and you could tell it where to go. So think about it. Start kicking for science.